Hey YouTube, and welcome back to another video. We're going to be watching G2. G2 has made their way to the major. The major this time around is in London, which means G2 from North America will be playing ranked games in EU. Whenever they do queue ranked, whatever, they're not scrimming or doing stuff and hanging out in London. Right now, we are watching from JKnaps' perspective. We're going to be watching JKnaps and Atomic both as they play against Loreley and Mizexi. It does seem like both games are going to be against Loreley and Mizexi. I don't know if they are queuing up together or not, but you can see the beautiful, beautiful ping. Look at that 12 ping, exact same for JKnaps and Atomic. Now, Loreley and Mizexi actually have pretty high ping, but this isn't queued on NA. Loreley from Turkey and Mizexi from the Middle East are both going to have pretty poor ping when they queue on EU compared to what other people would. So we'll see. We'll see how these guys have prepped. I'm not sure when G2 made their way out to London. I know lots of teams are having not trouble, or they're arriving. Some people are having trouble. I heard AJ was having trouble. He was trying to get there, I believe, yesterday. I'm recording this on Sunday before the major. But they're slowly filing in. And, you know, FeerRL, we've watched Jan now play twice. They must have gotten there nice and early. I know OCE teams usually get there nice and early. But yeah, we'll check for more interesting games as the days go on. We just ran the King of the Hill event yesterday, so I know we're going to be doing some YouTube videos, hopefully, on what went down there. It was a very exciting event, but I'm not sure exactly what kind of YouTube videos I want to do first. So let's watch this. Let's see how Atomic and JKnaps jive together in the depths of EU ranked. It's interesting to see how, you know, RLCS teammates play together. I know I was watching, I think, Justin's stream where they were playing 3v3 with all of NRG, and they said it's impossible. They've never ever seen a pro team win in ranked with their entire team. Now, I don't know if that applies to 2v2 or not, but G2 is up. They are up 1-0. I believe we just saw JKnaps get a goal. Maybe we're seeing the preset. We're going to see JKnaps rock. I'm liking this away G2 decal with the Adidas on the side. And I'm just letting that open there. It's time for, you know, all of the scrim results to start flowing in. And everybody to start trying to decide what's going to happen in the major before it even happens. And you'd love to see it. Let's take it even farther here today. Whatever happens here in these replays, let's speculate that will decide, oh my goodness, how the major goes. So if G2 could take down Mizexi and Loreley, even though they're not playing in the major, guaranteed G2 wins it all. Atomic, he has been looking for some nasty, nasty angles on the back wall. Has not been able to find them. I know we watched Dries play at the beginning of the Sweden major in EU, and we watched him right after he had landed on like massive jet lag. So I think we could be in a similar situation with these guys. I'm not really sure. I want to say G2 probably just landed. I haven't seen any G2 scrims against any EU teams or anything like that yet, which leads me to think that they must not have been there yet, because people love to stream those. It's content that everyone is really interested in seeing. And so I would expect to have seen that around had G2 already been in London. So my guess is this was shortly after, or maybe the day after they arrived. Oh my goodness, what an own goal. Atomic was doing this thing where he drove away from the ball. JKnaps decided that he needed to try and challenge, and just slammed it into the top left shelf. G2 has been playing very aggressively here in the corner. We've seen lots of talk about who's going to win the major. I think G2, who's just tied up, nice dunk by JKnaps. I think G2 is probably your favorite. We haven't really seen what happens in the major area. I feel like it'd be quite the domination to win 2 majors in a row. People would have to be really worried about what G2 would do at Worlds. It is interesting to have Worlds shortly after this major, because you even heard other players say, you know, on previous majors, this doesn't matter. This isn't as important as winning the World Championship. What matters mostly to me is winning the World Championship, which is, you know, a very interesting mindset to have. I don't see that as a viewer. I think majors are huge. I mean, we used to have RLCS, quote-unquote, majors, you know, way more often with the way the seasons used to work. And we valued those just equally as much as, you know, any other 6-month in-between majors. So this is not quite 6 months in between. I still think all of them are worth watching. Oh, Lorley. Lorley going to put the EU squad, not even really the EU squad, actually. Turkey and KSA. Just the EU serving. Sorry, EU queuing squad. Oh, what a save by Mizexi. Wow, that was a crucial. Did they forfeit? Oh, no, there's no way. There's no way they forfeit that quickly. G2 is going to lose this first one, but they got Lorley and Mizexi again. So let's check them out in the second game. This time we'll watch it from Atomic's perspective. Hopefully, as everybody flows in to London, we'll have an opportunity to get a great ones show match between some players who normally don't get to play on the same ping. I think that'll be really fun. And I have been proactively looking for those, so we'll see if we can get one to happen. Right now, it's up in the air. But that's probably one of the most exciting things. A 1v1 LAN is something that I just can't wait for. It's got to happen eventually. In Rocket League's history, I have to think of a moment. It has already happened in the sense of 12 Titans, but it's been a long time. And that format was kind of a Mickey format, you could say, with all the best of ones. At least that's how I remember it. 12 Titans was all best of ones, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, we're back in another ranked game. See how Atomic and JKnaps are performing together. Lorley, ooh, nice bumps. Atomic just leaving the play completely out there at midfield. His team is gonna go down. Nice pop, but too high for JKnaps to get anything. If he could find a way to get it past that last defender, JKnaps would have had a shot. Now JKnaps off the field. Atomic is going to take it up the wall to air dribble. Mizexi, what a challenge. Oh my goodness, look at that read. That was such a pre-jump. Mizexi just went to the ceiling and said, hey, I know I'm pre-jumping. He's going to try and go over me. But if I get to the ceiling, then nothing can go over me. JKnaps double. Hey, that's jet lag. That's jet lag. We'll see him clean that up come time for the major for sure. Jet lag also this direction was never... I finally went to France. I love if I mentioned that. I went to France recently. The only time ever being overseas. And, oh, nice. Low 50. And the jet lag towards the east wasn't so bad. The way back had me waking up in the middle of the night. So I wonder if North Americans have that advantage. Moving over to EU. Especially with the already extremely late sleep schedule of gamers. Might just fit right in. Ooh, nice slot. Orly peeking against Atomic. And Chicago, or not Chicago, JKnaps. JKnaps, nice 50. Oh, JKnaps just took away that potential shot opportunity. I think Atomic actually would have scored. It was coming from so far away. JKnaps stole it away. Actually wanted the pinch. I guess got one, but he wanted one harder than that. Atomic cheating upfield. Lorley good cutoff. Can't both have the 100 boost, so Atomic will have 0. Or as close to 0 as it's going to get, as he's only able to pick up some pads. Just way all the way up to 52 now. Oh, that would have been not quite an open net, but it would have been a great counter had Atomic been able to backflip and get to the ball before Mizexi, who just got his dribble absolutely dunked out of him. Probably saw Atomic going that aggressive because he knew JKnaps had been demoed as well. JKnaps would be respawning, could cover the net if Atomic happened to mess up. What a quick play. Lorley, nice and one by Atomic to push through the bump and still get the save. Ooh, tight angle. Not quite there, though. Naps past Lorley. Mizexi to the ceiling. Wow, that's a great catch. Mizexi was playing in the King of the Hill, by the way. once we find a way to turn that into some nice YouTube videos. But if you want to watch it now, it is on the Twitch VOD. Just go back and watch the whole 24-hour event. Surely that's what you want to do. Atomic wave dashing his way to the back corner. JKnaps with the back pass. It's actually a great position for Atomic. We know how solid he is in the air. But once again, a pre-jump from the EU side. And is able to intercept the ball with the ceiling. As long as you get that high, nobody can go over you. 54 seconds to go. And the G2 squad need to find a goal here. Atomic tap to the corner. Did he get back to this ball? No. Oh, he just rammed into JKnaps, and then JKnaps gets demoed. I shouldn't say he ran into JKnaps more than JKnaps ran into him. He couldn't see behind him. 3-1. 30 seconds fake kickoff from Loreley and Mazexi. Nice tap by Mazexi to keep that away from Atomic. Doing a really wide angle tap. Wave dash. Boom, ball. JKnaps, big fakes. Not going to turn into much, though. Now, Mazexi double. Not going to lead to anything. 10 seconds left to go. Oh, the forfeit. I was going to say, Atomic seemed to stop moving. I wonder if he offered the forfeit. JKnaps accepted right there. Well, too bad. G2 not looking too solid in EU ranked. In the couple of replays that we were able to see, I think Loreley is the one who uploaded both these. He uploads his replays. So, should we completely wildly overreact and decide that NA can't handle, oh my goodness, can't handle EU at all, and NA is 1,000 times worse than EU ranked players? I think so. I think that's the only results that we could possibly take from this.